Hey y'all, Kick here from Emerald Minecraft, and yeah, another FNAF merch news video. Yeah, so we got some decent stuff, a decent amount of stuff, so let's go over it, shall we? So first thing we have is art for Eclipse, which if you don't know who Eclipse is, well, spoilers for Security Breach Ruin DLC. If you haven't played it, I don't know how you haven't played it yet. At the end of the daycare section in that game, which thankfully isn't as bad as the daycare section in the base game, we end up having the two personalities of Sun and Moon be fused together into Eclipse. So we are finally getting a YouTube figure of Eclipse, which, as you can tell, like I mentioned, is a combination of Sunrise and Moondrop. Our next thing is actually a list of Security Breach Ruin stuff coming from Funko. Now, I would like to mention that most of this stuff is TBD, also known as to be determined. So, you know, I'm mostly going to be skipping over that. So, yeah. So, anyways, for action figures, we're getting Ruined Glamrock Chica, Ruined Roxanne Wolf, and Ruined Eclipse. I have no clue if we might get the Ruined Glamrock Freddy or Ruined Monty. Although, if I want to be perfectly honest, I feel like those two would be quite easy. Especially Ruined Glamrock Freddy, because all you would have to do is like make some changes to the body and like remove the head, and then boom, you have Ruined Glamrock Freddy. So yeah, and also like yeah, Funko has never really made an endoskeleton action figure, so if they actually somehow do Ruined Monty, then that would be really interesting. Then for plushies, we were getting Ruined Sun and Ruined Moon. I feel like who knows? Maybe we might get the other Ruined animatronics, because I'm honestly kind of interested of how they would do that, especially since again we've never really gotten plushies of like a damaged animatronic. You know, like the Wizards or something. Then for Funko Pops, we're getting Ruined Glamrock Chica and Ruined Eclipse, and more to be determined. Now, the Ruined Glamrock Chica thing is interesting because we don't really have any Security Breach Funko Pops. Sure, we have them in the form of, like, pictures on cards, but we don't have, like, physical FNAF Security Breach Funko Pops. So, maybe we might get those, who knows. And our next thing is that Sanchi has made a Roxanne Wolf and Monty the Gator plushies that come with pins. And as usual, it's going to take a while for me to get these, especially as if I try to get all 4 of these, it's definitely going to be a pretty penny. Sure, it's not going to be 1,000, but it's definitely going to be somewhere in the $200 range. Then, our next thing, or the next thing, are these FNAF Security Breach craftables. And, okay, first I'm going to talk about Roxanne, but is it like, okay, does Just Toys have, like, some sort of requirement to not paint parts of their figures? Like, I'm just saying, like, if you see Roxanne, like, she has, like, the mark things on her face, but they're not painted. Like, does Just Toys just have some sort of rule that's, like, you can't paint certain things or something? I don't know. And then next, let's talk about Vanessa, who, that mouth, if I want to be perfectly honest, Vanessa looks like Jeff the Killer, but as a basic-ass white woman. I'm just saying. I'm just being perfectly honest. It's the mouth that makes me feel like that. But yeah, the next thing is from, oh god, BioWorld. Okay, now, if you don't know why I say that about, like, why I don't feel that great about BioWorld, is because, like, BioWorld is infamous for, like, stealing fan-made models and, like, their original art not being, you know, the greatest. So yeah, let's take a look at this backpack and, oh, hey, actually, you know what, this is actually kind of cute. The art's cute. I've seen that chubby Glamrock Freddy art before, but honestly, this is adorable. This is actually looks good. Is BioWorld going through a redemption arc? Like, I actually kind of want this bag now. It's probably at Hot Topic, like most FNAF stuff. And actually, another BioWorld thing will be these pins, which I will definitely try and collect to add to my collection. And actually, speaking of Hot Topic, we have these two neat FNAF shirts, which, well, they're neat. And just as I thought that BioWorld was on a redemption arc, we have these basic water bottles. That doesn't take away anything, it just they're really, really basic. So, yeah. So then, going back to Just Toys, we're actually getting a re-release of their old Squish Me's, which that is amazing, especially since I was never able to get any of them, which hopefully this time I will. And also, if you look at the packaging, you might think, wow, they look amazing. They actually kind of look like candy. Sadly, they're not candy, and also sadly, yeah, most of the time they don't really look that good, so, you know, it's that. And then another thing, we're actually getting a new size for the Mega Freddy Squish Me, which is a Mighty Mega Freddy Squish Me. And as you can see, holy shit, that thing is huge. Like, are we going to get like a Ultra Mega Squish Me that's like the size of a full-grown baby? I actually, unironically, I would like that. I just imagine if we get one that's like the size of one of those Funko Jumbo plushes. It would probably be somewhat expensive, but oh my gosh, I would get that. I wouldn't be able to just squeeze it. I'd be able to hug it. So yeah, then the final thing, we are getting a real life version of Fizzy Faz, and okay, look, if I want to be perfectly honest, it kind of looks like liquid barbecue sauce, and it's mostly the color. But besides that, maybe I might try it. Sadly, I might need to wait a while for those FNAF chocolates to restock in FYE, so, you know. But, yeah, this, despite its color and what I think it looks like, I think I might pick this up when I can. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was all of the FNAF merchandise stuff that has, been revealed. I wasn't expecting to see BioWorld release something that actually looks good, so... was that. Man. So, yeah, anyways, that was it for this video. Will you be buying this stuff when it comes out, or will you not be buying this stuff when it comes out? Please tell me in the comment section below, because I really love the interaction. So, anyways, that was it for this video. Make sure you also subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye!